Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we show you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm and Spain in general. Today we are right at the beginning of Levante Beach. It's approximately 10 o'clock in the morning and you can already see how many people are arriving in here because the weather is just gorgeous. Let's start with the situation update first. You know that we have the latest restrictions valid up until 15th of May, which means that exactly 6 days are left up until something might change or not. Spain has been very cautious in saying about what their plans are starting from 15th of May. And what we know so far is that 5 more or less countries here in Europe have decided to eliminate total restrictions for travelers. In between these countries are Switzerland, my home country, which is Lithuania, then we have Malta, and we also have Greece and Bulgaria. Very important thing to mention, because even though cases are rising in a lot of these countries, they are still eliminating the rest of the restrictions. So if Spain will follow their advice and do exactly the same thing, or will still maintain the biggest restrictions in terms of third country entries without vaccination, we will see what will be happening. As soon as the government will give us some update or will let us know what they're planning on doing, I'll definitely update you guys here on the channel. The second news that I wanted to share with you all comes from one of the hotels that is not new but will be new next year. Yes, this is about the Magic Costa Blanca hotels chain and their hotel Magic Fenicia. As you all know, it's situated right at the beginning of the Poniente Beach near the Dove Park. That hotel was reformed in 2013 and it's been there for decades and decades. However, during pandemics, the owners of Magic Costa Blanca have decided to make a complete change, 180 degrees, and what they will do was a complete secret up until today's day. Eventually, they've decided to make a small disclosure of what this hotel will be, and Magic Fenicia will officially be gone. It's not Magic Fenicia anymore. This brand new 4-star superior hotel will be called Villa España, which is basically Villa Spain, and it's a whole tribute to the Spanish culture. As you know, it will be reformed from scratch 100%, including the new entrance, which will be directly overlooking towards the Poniente Beach. They did put some more pictures online. There are not a lot, but at least you can see what the style is going to be looking like. Here we have the main entrance picture overlooking the beach area and the small road passing through there, as well as the rooms, where you can actually see what we can expect from this new 4-star superior hotel. With the investment of around 23 million euros, which is a huge amount, trust me, they will be making approximately 316 rooms. Each floor of this hotel will be a tribute to a different autonomic region, for example, Valencian community, the community of Madrid, the Balearic Islands, Canarian Islands, and etc. And each room will have a name of different town and city here in Spain, which might be difficult for some tourists to remember. However, it's a unique hotel, first one like this ever in Spain, that they do feel will attract a lot of people to it. However, the price is another issue because we still don't know what the rooms will cost inside of this brand new 4-star superior hotel. But I suspect it might be something similar towards the brand new Gold Arcos, which is also 4 stars superior. If you did not see that one, by the way, we have a complete tour here on the channel. I'll link you the link in the comment down below this video. By the way, this brand new Villa España hotel will be opening exactly 1 year from now, which is at the end of May 2023. I'm really anxious to see what this hotel will be physically looking like once it's all ready for the tourists. The next news, of course, comes from Benidorm, once again, our favorite town of all times, and we are on holidays and special events non-stop. With this weekend, we've had the medieval market, which we did film completely, and it went live yesterday, so you can see that one as well. I'll put you all the latest videos in the link in the comments, so that if you have missed some of them, you would be able to see what's been new here in town. Also, during this weekend, we have a massive event. We have the finale of the Eurovision. We have a pre-party going on right near the techno hit at the beginning of the Mediterranean Avenue, where it's going to be a massive, massive celebration with DJ, live music, and a lot of people around us. Apart from that, on the 22nd of May, remember I've told you that we were supposed to be having a bike-friendly ride here in Benidorm to promote eco-friendly way of moving and to show people that moving with a bicycle is actually quite easy here in Benidorm, not only for locals but for tourists as well. However, due to hard rain during like 2 weeks in a row, even slightly more, we could not do so. So it's been postponed up until right now. On the 22nd of May, starting from early morning, 9:30, right near the Folletes Park, I'm gonna put you the name right here. People need to gather with their bicycles and a helmet because it's obligatory to wear one. There is no price for that. It's totally free. You can just go there, sign your name, they'll give you the number, and that's basically it. And from there, you'll be having approximately 7 kilometers round trip from Benidorm. Both families and even children can go there to explore our lovely town and show that it's quite easy not to have a car in here. At the end of this bicycle, not a competition, but just a bicycle ride, let's call it like this, there'll be some prizes and like a lottery type of style. They'll be giving away bicycles, helmets, special water bottles, costumes, and a lot of different things that you use when you ride a bicycle quite a lot of the time instead of a car or any other vehicle. So it's going to be really, really nice. If you live here nearby or if you want to rent a bicycle and sum up to this nice occasion on 22nd of May, you're free to go. There's going to be a lot of people in there, not only professionals. And the last news, but really, really important one, came down to me with one of the comments of my subscribers who was asking me if I do think that very, very soon in Benidorm they will put a limit on the all-inclusive drinks. This news came because in Balearic Islands, as some of you know, and if you don't know, you're about to know it, which is a shocking news, they are limiting the amount of allowed drinks inside of the all-inclusive. They're doing it in specific areas like Ibiza and Mallorca, and in specific zones of these islands where we have the most ever issues with drinking, you know, with fighting and a lot of unpleasant things going on. So where it's totally out of control, they're limiting the consumption of these drinks. It's limited to 6 drinks during the day in there, not here in Benidorm once again, but in Balearic Islands. And it's supposed to be like 3 on midday, 3 in the evening, or 6 at a time, you know, but more than 6 it's not allowed to. A lot of tour operators still don't say a word about this type of restriction. So when people arrive to the islands, they are in a complete shock, especially if they paid a lot of money for the all-inclusive. That is not actually an all-inclusive. There were even some tweets online on social media, I'll put you here quite a few of them, where people were advertising and saying basically that this should be told, this needs to be told, because people then might have a different choice of paying just half board or full board, you know, and pay for the drinks separately and not pay for an all-inclusive that they cannot actually take advantage of, you know. Some people, however, did say, like this one right here, that it's a good option because these areas were totally out of control and then they needed some kind of regulation. The most hilarious thing about this is that this was a law that came to life in 2020. However, during the pandemics, basically what happened is that people were not arriving to Balearic Islands, and now when they started to do so, they've found out that this is a reality and that there's quite a lot of limitations in this sense. So this subscriber has asked me if I do think that this is the same that will be happening here in Benidorm, and if there will be some limitations put in here on the all-inclusive drinks. However, I personally think it's not going to be the case, because the issue in Balearic Islands was really severe, especially in Ibiza and in Magaluf area. That one right there is just crazy. So here it's not the same. Here it's more civilized. It's like there are specific areas where people do go at nighttime, you know, for some cocktails, for some drinks, but it's not as bizarre as in Balearic Islands. So there is no necessity, at least so far, you know, to do these type of restrictions. This was a law that was only valid for Balearic Islands, and I don't really think that something like this will ever happen here in Benidorm. So in my honest opinion, at least for a couple of years from now, I do not see Benidorm putting the same restriction law for all-inclusive drinks as they did in Balearic Islands. And now let's talk about the weather here in Benidorm. It's just amazing. A lot of people are coming towards the Levante beach. The city is really busy right now, which is surprising, but in a good sense. I'll put you here some pictures on the screen where you can see what's waiting for us in the next upcoming days. Today it will be sunny, nice and warm here in Benidorm, and obviously the sunshine will be almost in all parts of Spain. The good weather will be here with us at least up until Saturday, and probably even more than that. In general, the temperatures will be quite high, I must say. Right now here we have around 24-25 degrees, and in some areas in Spain we are expecting to have 34 today, which is already like summer, which is, by the way, why we start seeing these specific places for excursions and snorkeling and cable ski here around the beach area, which is already open for people to enjoy, just in case if you are interested. You need to come here, you pay your entrance, and then basically you just go around with a small float. As people that are right there right now, they came like with a small plastic thing. They went just right there up until the staircase, and they'll be just heading up and enjoying the cable ski experience. A lot of people are arriving. There's some loud music here in the bars, the restaurants, cafeterias. As you can see, Benidorm Levante Beach is quite crowded today. The temperatures will be just perfect, and more people probably will be arriving soon. Here will be 24, as I've said, in Alicante 23, Barcelona 23, Granada 28, Malaga 24, Sevilla 34 degrees today. That's the maximum for Spain. By the way, it will be as well in some of the Canarian Islands. Madrid 24, Murcia 26, Balearic Islands 25, and in some points 34, Canarian 25 to 27. Temperatures will be rising up quite a lot, I must say, and by Saturday it will be 27 here in Benidorm and around 38 in South Spain. So summer, here we go. I hope you enjoyed watching today's latest news update from Spain and Benidorm's town. I wish you a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon in the new video. Bye!